A very good day and a warm welcome to one and all. This is Sheetal Gupta, an assistant professor with the AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Pune. My email address is mentioned here. Kindly do get in touch for any queries or questions. Today's session, we shall be discussing types of buffets. When we speak about types of buffets, we must understand first what is a buffet. A buffet is a style of food and beverage service where the guests or the customers help themselves from a wide display of food and beverage laid out on a table. There are many kinds of buffets: meal period buffet, brunch buffet, fork buffet, display buffet, occasion buffet, regional and ethnic buffet, event-oriented buffet, seasonal buffets, and international buffets. These all describe and depict the styles of service, the various types of food, maybe from regional cuisines, right up to an eclectic international mix of cuisines across the world, as well as fork buffets, and the most common one being the Sunday brunch buffets. A buffet is a very good example of a wide array of food with an exemplary, extinguishing menu, right from fresh fruits, French crudités, le fromage, which is cheese, whole poached salmons, tortillas with sun-dried tomatoes, crunchy mustard chicken, rice salads, and desserts. It's a wide choice to select options from. When we talk about buffets, one must also keep in mind the type of seating arrangement or layouts. The first common one being restaurant or cluster style of buffet arrangement, where the guests are seated on round tables of 8 to 10 participants on each table. Then we have the boardroom setup, where the top management of the company sits on a head table surrounded by the board of directors. Then we have the hollow square, rectangle, a closed horseshoe, which is like the U shape, a zigzag arrangement, and a double. These are the various types where the buffets can be laid out depending on the area of the banquet hall and the seating arrangement of the guests, so as to maximize space utilization. Let us now talk about the three main types of buffet service: a sit-down buffet, a stand-up buffet, and a display buffet. We shall now show you a short video from the YouTube describing these buffets. Kindly do pay attention.
Welcome to Hospitality School.
Hello and welcome to the official YouTube channel of www.hospitalityschool.com. In our today's episode, you will learn everything you need to know about
buffet service. Today we will learn about different buffet services, According to the nature of service, there are basically 3 types of buffet service provided in different hotels. 3 types of buffet are sit-down buffet, stand-up or fork buffet, display buffet, finger buffet. What is sit-down buffet? As it's evident by the name itself, other factors like food display remain the same. The only difference is that after helping himself the guest sits down to have his meals. A sit-down buffet is as good as any formal meal, and it serves are more successful in infusing a certain lightness in the atmosphere and at the same time remaining formal also. Characteristics of sit-down buffet. Number 1. The table setting required in this case is just like any other occasion. Number 2. If there is wine to be served along with the food, glasses are put in advance on the tables and wine is served by the waiter. Please pause the video and click on this subscribe button, then log into your Gmail account and click again on the subscribe button. Number 3. The table setting required in this case is just like any other occasion. If there is wine to be served along with the food, glasses are put in advance on the tables and wine is served by the waiter. What is stand-up or fork buffet? As the name suggests, there is no provision of elaborate cutlery, hence the name fork buffet, since one can't use a knife when one is eating while standing. Special care is taken in this kind of food. Features of stand-up or fork buffet. Number 1. In this buffet those foods are arranged that are easy to eat and can be eaten with fork. Number 2. Anything that would need a knife is avoided. Number 3. Curry, casseroles with rice and noodles, fish and meat salads are basically desirable and common items in this buffet. What is display buffet or finger buffet? The guests select their food and then eat at a table. Here the guests approach the buffet at its various service points to select their requirements course by course. Most ancillary items may also be collected, if needed, at the buffet. The guests then return to their tables to consume the different parts of the meal. Characteristics of display buffet or finger buffet. The table layouts are similar to the standard banquet layouts. The clearing of the tables takes place in the same way as for formal banquets. That's all for this episode, but please don't go anywhere.
Well, I hope that short video gave you a clear insight to the various types of buffets used in the hotels. Let us now look up to a few questions and answers. What is a buffet? A buffet is a system of serving the meals in which the food is placed in a public area where the diners and guests serve themselves. What kind of service is involved in buffet service? It is mainly self-service where the customers and guests help themselves to pick up their food. What are the do's and don'ts for buffets? The main do for the buffet is to take a constant walk around for replenishing the food items and maintaining the food at the correct temperature. And never fill the item to the rim, but rather keep it 1/3 full. Where is buffet service used widely? It is used in cafeterias, hotels, restaurants, and in large social events like weddings and gatherings. What is the main motive of the buffet service? It is to serve large number of guests at one go, so it requires less manpower. What are the different setups used in buffet service? We have C-shape, V-shape, I-shape, O, U, and an island setup. What is an island buffet? Island buffet is a type of buffet where the arrangement of the tables are done in islands, wherein there is a soup section, a salad section, a main course section, and a dessert section, where the guests can help themselves directly to the sections. What care should be taken to ensure best service? As I mentioned earlier, constant replenishment of the food in the buffet and the correct service temperature of the food. What is an I-shaped buffet? Arrangement of tables are done in an I shape. What are the pros and cons? The main important advantage would be they save on payrolls, improve the margins of profit, save on manpower. A main disadvantage could be they need more maintenance, and a customer perception may be where they have to help themselves. I take this opportunity to offer a vote of thanks to each one of you who have attended my session. I do hope I could give you a basic understanding on the types of buffets. Mentioned here are the certain reference books from which the session was made. You may also refer to these books for more details, as well as the internet sources. The YouTube courtesy video is from the Hospitality School. Thank you.